still want to stay in the setup, another option would be if the trumpets are there and you can be here.
Oh, let's just see here.
If you like, I mean, because you were obviously you couldn't see across Patrick at times. So.
It doesn't matter because
In this one, it doesn't matter.
we don't have to play them in and out. So I don't have to time anything.
You want to come up with a set list for the?
Yeah. Where did my music go? Oh, I put it in that other folder.
You have to go practice it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Have a good time.
I got 5 minutes. That's
It's a
plenty
good
of
one.
time.
Good bathroom. And what's next for you now? You're a hooded DME.
Well, I quit tomorrow.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I'll
But
be there.
going forward, I'm still gonna be here, like in town. But I've applied to ACB to work there for now. And then I'll be taking some auditions. So I plan to take the Army Band in DC in like second half of June.
Nice.
Okay, so
So keep taking auditions for now, and we'll just see if and when I can get a job.
It'll be.
so
You'll know more about that one.
yeah, but Patrick,
You went to the bathroom.
I think we're going to play the Belgian March to get them out.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum,
Sorry, I keep asking about roadmap. I just like to make sure.
No, that's okay.
And I feel like every time I play Nebraska Tech in my life, it's Nebraska Tech. We don't make it clear.
Oh,
People
absolutely.
do things.
Even if you do make it clear, people will still do things.
So Sam, you guys haven't played Misbehaving?
I don't believe so.
Okay, then we're not going to do that.
Definitely not play that.
I feel like that's
We're going to play the same stuff we played for the first time, and they'll love it.
Not going to mean being different to you guys, but we're flipping when we start putting the graduates and when we honor the golden grad. Right now, you do it after each one, but we're flipping the order of
Okay.
because somebody has to. One of the older gentlemen has to be being honored.
Okay, so in the first. Okay. So
when it says that
We're so specific. Let me think. That was jazzy backwards. It was jazzy. That's right.
I can add more accidental.
I can swim.
That sounded like a question.
This time is going nicely. So. Yeah.
Do you want to
Got
do
a lot of running notes.
the Gabrielle or the?
Oh, let's do the Gabrielle.
Because I had it up. You had it up.
Yeah. I had it up too. Oh, good.
You got 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
I think this one could go quicker. Was that a little fast or was it okay?
Oh, I love that.
Okay,
We can go faster.
No, I just love that. You're gonna
let's do it. Yeah. Okay. With repeat. It's nice if we wait. I just wait until this announcement comes up. It's gonna come five to seven. Let's just wait a minute till they do an announcement, and then we'll do. They will say later. Yeah, there are a lot. Many graduates and we can definitely offer our clients. So then I'll just give on those 2000.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome. Please make your way to your seats as our program will be beginning momentarily. Please make your way to your seats as our program will be beginning momentarily.
It's a two-pager, at least mine is, with a DC. Nice and sweet and light, and I'll just put it down and
Repeat the first time, not on the easy.
Right.
correct the letter. Repeat the first time, not on the DC. And that'll be fun. Get them out of here.
That's very good.
That's a good
Completely unnecessary part.
They literally say this tomorrow they're going to announce it. Feel free to mingle, however, we move this from outside to
They had lunches at the Los Angeles. He probably wrap them. He had a wrap. No, it's a. I don't think that it's like head up these doors.
Maybe in rain for
Yeah.
should be fine.
Like there are people.
Yeah.
This afternoon on Bonnie.
Thank you. Hello. Welcome to the awards and recognition ceremony for the 2023 graduating class of the University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Law. I am Barbara Glessner Fines, Dean of the School of Law, and I will be acting as your host for today's ceremony. Out of respect for the graduates, if you'd please be sure to silence any electronic devices that you have. That way, if anything rings, it will be my phone that I forgot to turn off in my purse. Graduates, today you become part of the history of a law school that was founded more than 125 years ago. Founded by a group of attorneys and judges who saw a growing community's need for great lawyers and leaders. Your law school has been meeting that need ever since, and you are part of that great legacy that includes President Harry Truman, Supreme Court Justice Charles Whitaker, and a nearly endless list of other great leaders in law, business, civic, social, and cultural life. I would like to take a moment, please, to introduce our distinguished guests with us today. As we prepare to welcome our graduates into the ranks of UMKC alumni, I would like to introduce two individuals who play an important role in keeping alumni and friends of the school involved and supportive of our efforts. Scott Aripoli, class of 2007, is Senior Corporate Counsel for Litigation at H&R Block. Scott serves as president of the UMKC Law Foundation. The foundation raises and manages funds to support the school and has provided many of the scholarships and awards graduating students have received as well. And competition travel, student programs, faculty research support. Scott, will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Desiree Hara, class of 05, is founder and managing partner at Hara Law LLC and serves as the president of the Law Alumni Association. Desiree represents the nearly 8,000 living alumni of our school. You'll be hearing from Desiree shortly, but I'd ask her to stand and be recognized at this time. The heart of UMKC is the faculty who have taught and guided today's graduates. These extraordinary and dedicated professionals encourage their students to think critically, to develop essential skills, and to act with integrity, challenging them always to become outstanding professionals. Representing the faculty on the platform today is our Associate Dean of Diversity, Access, and Equity, Micah Thompson. Micah? And of course, all of the faculty who have guided our graduates are present here to celebrate this day with them. Will the distinguished faculty and emerita faculty of the UMKC School of Law please stand and accept our gratitude? Micah, if you'd join us at the podium. Each year, the graduating class selects one member of the faculty as the Professor of the Year. For the graduating class of 2023, that professor is Micah Thompson. Dean Thompson engages, supports, challenges, and inspires our students every day. Please join me in congratulating her on this recognition.
Thank you. All right, now I get to give a speech. So, to the UMKC School of Law graduating class of 2023, congratulations, and thank you for electing me as your Professor of the Year. I am honored to speak to you today on behalf of the faculty. Since learning that I would give this speech, I've thought about what I should say that would move and inspire you in 3 minutes or less. And I came up with 4 pieces of advice to share with you. Then I cut it all down to make sure it fit within the allotted time. So this is the Quimby version. I know you can relate. Number 1, savor the moment. You set out to do something quite difficult about 3 years ago, and you have accomplished your goal. Take some time to celebrate this moment before moving on to the next thing. Number 2, thank the support system that got you to this moment. As you already know, success is not a solo sport. This is a great time to acknowledge the people who supported and encouraged you during this journey. I bet they feel like they're graduating from law school too, for sure. Number 3, remember to show some grace. In other words, don't be a jerk. So grace will be a key component of your relationships with clients, your work colleagues, and even with opposing counsel. Kindness is good for others, and it's also good for you, because in my opinion, kind lawyers are happy lawyers. Number 4, if you haven't done so already, find your North Star. Now, this one is going to be the casebook version. I'm going to take a few more minutes here. So identify the person or purpose that will inspire you as you begin your careers as lawyers. What or who will you look to when you have those tough moments, when you even question if you've chosen the right profession? What will drive you to take thousands of multiple choice questions during bar prep, even when you're completely exhausted? I am inspired by my entire family, but my North Star is my grandmother, Amelia Robertson. She passed away several years ago. She was born in 1907. And she grew up in the segregated South. She dropped out of high school as a teenager when she got married. She raised 14 children, including my mother, while working as a housekeeper for well-to-do families. For many years, she walked to and from work daily, literally crossing the railroad tracks from the black part of town to the white part of town. My grandma understood that education could change her children's circumstances, and she insisted that they all graduate from high school and attend college. And that's what my mother, Patricia, did. She obtained her bachelor's and master's degrees, married a very friendly yet slightly nerdy math major named Michael, and they created me. Now, education was so important to my grandma that at the age of 66, she went back to school to get her GED. Now, at that point in her life, she didn't need a high school diploma, but she wanted it. She even posed for a photograph in her cap and gown, with her long gray hair nicely pressed and flowing beneath the cap. So nowadays, when I have those moments when I'm feeling overwhelmed or when I'm questioning if I'm actually making a difference as an educator, I think of my grandma's graduation photo. It reminds me of the sacrifices she made for her children and grandchildren. It also reminds me that the difficulties I encounter today are light work, as my 14-year-old would say, when compared to the obstacles that she faced. Her drive, determination, and love for family lived through me today. So what or who is your North Star? It might be a family member, or perhaps it's your desire to be a voice to the voiceless. Rely on your North Star for inspiration, and never forget why you decided to become a lawyer. Well, once again, congratulations to the class of 2023, and please stay in touch. We are here to support and cheer you on as you go out into the world and do amazing things. We are also here to accept your alumni donations. So we wish you the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Micah. I would now like to introduce to you the valedictorian of the class of 2023, Catherine E. Johnson. Katie not only graduated at the top of the class, she served as editor-in-chief of the Law Review and as a teaching assistant in our Lawyering Skills program. Please join me in congratulating and welcoming Katie to the podium. Katie?
Good afternoon, everyone. My fellow graduates, our distinguished faculty, and all of our guests. It is an honor to be standing with you here today. First and foremost, congratulations to all of my fellow law school graduates. We all walked different paths to get to this moment, whether you went straight from undergrad to law school, took a gap year, or returned to school after your career. This day has been a long time coming. This milestone certainly was no easy feat. Our hard work and the 3 or more years of cold calls, briefs, finals, and oral arguments. But being at UMKC was more than just learning to be a lawyer. Some of my best memories are forming close friendships with all of my classmates. Long study sessions, learning the rule against perpetuities or what in the world jurisdiction is, attending Barrister's Ball, or playing in the Lupino softball tournament, all of which speak to the collaborative and friendly atmosphere at UMKC that drew me in the first place. I want to take a moment to also thank the faculty for their unwavering support and guidance in furthering our education. It was apparent during my first interview at UMKC that the professors take great care and pride in teaching their students, and that rang true for all 3 of my years here. A congratulations is owed to you all as well, both professors and administration, now that your lives will be a little easier since you no longer have to tell the other Katherine Johnson and I apart. I think we're the reason that we had so many registrars during our time here. We certainly did not make the job easier. And of course, a huge congratulations and thank you to all of you who have come to celebrate your loved one graduating. The spouses, parents, siblings, and friends who have celebrated our successes with us each semester and consoled us during those stressful times of finals, papers, and deadlines. I'm sure I speak for all of us when I say thank you. We could not have done it without you. UMKC Law, Class of 2023, I'm confident that you will all do an excellent job in serving the legal community. UMKC instilled in us that being a lawyer is more than just knowing the law. It also means having empathy, integrity, and zeal in advocating for your clients. I look forward to seeing all of you succeed in your legal careers and exhibiting these values and practicing alongside you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie. Graduates, congratulations to each of you. By this time tomorrow, members of the class of 2023 will have officially joined the ranks of UMKC alumni. It's therefore particularly appropriate that we introduce you to a very special and distinguished group of alumni who are here today to be with you. The members of the class of 1973 who graduated 50 years ago. Law Alumni Association President Desiree Hara and Law Foundation President Scott Aripoli will present each of our golden graduates with a certificate signifying and celebrating your 50 years as a UMKC School of Law alumnus. Please stand as I call your name. Marty Gorin. Jack Rao. David Johnson. Jim Tippin. James Wersch. Congratulations to each of you, and thank you so much for joining us today to mark this very special milestone. You've set a high bar for our graduates to match in their careers. I will now recognize each of the graduates. I will be conferring on each graduate the academic doctoral regalia that signifies their having achieved the rank of Doctor of Jurisprudence or Master of Laws. Dean Thompson will be reading the name of each graduate. We've invited the graduates, if they like, to write a very few words about themselves. And so you may hear a little bit about each. Two of our graduates will be presented their regalia by a family member who is also a graduate of UMKC School of Law. So let us begin.
Ryan J. Graves, Juris Doctor. Ryan would like to thank his wife, family, and friends for their support. He plans to pursue a career in public interest litigation. Becky Tolman, Juris Doctor, the Dillingham Award. Becky wants to thank John, Sammy, Lucy, Nora, and all her extended family and friends for being the best people in the world. John Ripple, Juris Doctor, Pro Bono Honors. John plans to go into environmental law, and he would like to thank his wife and family for all their support throughout law school. Allie Morgan, Juris Doctor. Allie would like to thank her friends and family for their love and support through this extremely expensive educational experience. The end is near. Nadia Helen Corona, Juris Doctor. Nadia is a Cuban-American student who is thankful for her family's support. Matthew Gwynn, Juris Doctor. Forever grateful to my wife, Amy, since we started this journey of law school with 0 kids and are ending with 3 wonderful boys. Gage Till, Juris Doctor. To my dad, he would be proud. Oh, thank you. Natalie Brock, Juris Doctor, cum laude. Natalie wants to thank her family and friends for their support in achieving her childhood dream. She looks forward to beginning her career as a patent attorney in Kansas City. Turner Brock, Juris Doctor. Lindsay Tugard, Juris Doctor, emphasis in intellectual property law, pro bono honors. Lindsay is a first-generation law student. She was recognized in the Association of American Law Schools honor roll post-graduation. She will clerk for Judge Fawnstock. She thanks her mom, dad, and sister for their support. Christopher Wright, Juris Doctor, emphasis in urban land use and environmental law, pro bono honors. Chris is proud to be a first-generation law school graduate and plans to pursue environmental law. Christopher Joseph Edwards, Juris Doctor. Chris would like to thank his family and friends for their patience, love, and support. Caroline Schumann, Juris Doctor, pro bono honors. Thank you to my grandmas who inspired me to be a disruptor, and to UMKC for introducing me to fellow disruptors who helped me develop a passion for access to justice through technology. Stephanie Russell, Juris Doctor, emphasis in advocacy, pro bono honors, Order of Barristers Award. Stephanie's dream and passion for being a voice for others has only begun, and today is the start of a lifetime of advocacy. She would like to thank Steve and Sherry Russell and Joe Redmond for supporting her passion for advocacy. Stephanie is also a proud sister, as proud of her sister Sarah, who recently became a nurse. Ivana Lopez Romero, Juris Doctor, emphasis in urban land use and environmental law, pro bono honors. Ivana would like to thank her husband, Eric, and her parents, Luis Lopez and Mabel and Miguel Pena, for their continued support and encouragement to get her to this point. Meredith Ingersoll Loy, Juris Doctor, pro bono honors. Meredith was a lawyering skills TA and managing editor of the Law Review. She would like to thank her wife, Emily, for wanting to stay married, despite Meredith never doing a single dish for the last 3 years. Anna Heatman, Juris Doctor. Sarah Johnson, Juris Doctor. Sarah would like to thank her sister Elizabeth for emotional support, her sister Rebecca for financial support, and her parents for both over the past 3 years. McGregor Greenlee, Juris Doctor, summa cum laude, emphasis in advocacy, Order of Barristers Award, Candler S. Rogers Legal Writing Award. McGregor Greenlee took the traditional path, getting an undergraduate film degree before coming to law school. Here, he focused on litigation, drafting, and co-authoring a second child with his wife. Spencer Lewis Mammon, Juris Doctor. Catherine Hanners, Juris Doctor, cum laude. Katie is grateful for her family, friends, and running. Grateful for their support during law school. Kelsey Newland, Juris Doctor. Kelsey is graduating with an emphasis in international, comparative, and foreign law. Emma Robertson, Juris Doctor. Emma is extremely grateful to her family, friends, and the law school faculty for their support over the past 3 years. David Fox, Juris Doctor. Michelle R. Egbert, Juris Doctor, cum laude, emphasis in child and family law. Michelle will practice family and probate law in the KC area. She thanks her husband, Scott, and 2 boys, Ethan and Noah, for supporting her through the law school adventure. Stacy Gibson, Juris Doctor, magna cum laude, emphasis in advocacy, Order of Barristers Award, Wilbur Pollard UMKC Law Review Honor Award. Stacy thanks her family, friends, and God for their support in making this moment possible. Remember to stand defiant to fear, dissent when necessary, and always be kind. Catherine Cooper, Juris Doctor, emphasis in advocacy, pro bono honors. Catherine was the editor for the Law Review and Associate Justice for the UMKC Supreme Court. She will practice employment litigation following graduation. Cody Froman, Juris Doctor. Cody will work at Barnes Law Firm after graduation. He was the emissary president and thanks his loved ones for their support during law school. Caitlin Clayton, Juris Doctor, cum laude, emphasis in advocacy. Katie plans to work in family law, and she would like to thank her family and friends for supporting her through this process. We did it. Michaela Holcomb, Juris Doctor. Michaela would like to thank her loving friends and family for all their support throughout law school. Shelby Holsey Johnson, Juris Doctor. Shelby graduates as the president of the Military Veterans Law Association. Shelby is grateful for her husband and family support and looks forward to her legal career in child welfare. Lauren Kinney Phillips, Juris Doctor, cum laude, emphasis in child and family law, pro bono honors. Lauren is grateful for her family support and looks forward to welcoming a baby girl in June. Pally Schwartz, Juris Doctor, emphasis in child and family law. Pally is excited to finally be done with school, and she's even more excited to start her family law career in the KC area. Holly Fielder, Juris Doctor. Holly would like to thank her fiance, her family, her friends, and her dog for their unwavering support and for making her time in law school fun. Andrew Riley, Juris Doctor, emphasis in business and entrepreneurial law. Andrew has now achieved a lifelong ambition. Alex Robert Schmidt, Juris Doctor, emphasis in international, comparative, and foreign law. Alex would like to thank his wife Zoe for tricking him into doing this. It turns out she was right. Henry Voicey, Juris Doctor, cum laude. I want to thank my family, friends, and everybody else who has supported me throughout my law school journey. I couldn't have done it without you. Katie Johnson, Juris Doctor, summa cum laude. Katie is the recipient of the Editor-in-Chief of the Law Review Award. She will be working at Armstrong Teasdale in the Litigation Practice Group. She thanks her husband, family, and friends for their support during law school. Catherine Ann Johnson, Juris Doctor, magna cum laude. Thank you to my friends and family for the continued support the last 3 years. I am looking forward to practicing corporate law in Kansas City. Magdalene Monabach, Juris Doctor, summa cum laude. Thank you to my family and friends for their love and support the last 3 years. I look forward to practicing intellectual property here in Kansas City after the bar. Ashley Cox, Juris Doctor, cum laude. Ashley would like to say thank you to her family and friends for being here today and supporting her academic goals. Okay. Sydney Garcia, Juris Doctor. Sydney would like to thank her family and friends for their support during law school, and she looks forward to practicing family law in Kansas City after graduation. Zachary Mayer, Juris Doctor. My thanks go to family and friends for their overwhelming support throughout this journey. Maddie Nebel, Juris Doctor, cum laude. Maddie would like to thank her friends and family who supported her through law school. She is excited to work in employment law in Kansas City after graduating. Tyler Jawdis, Juris Doctor, emphasis in business and entrepreneurial law. Thank you to my family and friends for all the love and support throughout law school. I could not have done it without you. Megan Lee Castleman, Juris Doctor, emphasis in child and family law. Thank you to all of my family and friends for their support, most importantly to my grandma, who inspired me to follow in her footsteps. Ty Calick, Juris Doctor, cum laude. Shout out to Trivia Thursday gang, the Harrison House Boys, and the mock trial crew. Ben Weethorn, Juris Doctor, magna cum laude, Order of Barristers Award. Ben is excited to start his career as a litigation associate at Siegfried Bingham. He would like to thank Professors Tobin and Breyer for such an amazing experience in mock trial. Jeffrey Bonenbluss, JD, Juris Doctor. Thank you to my family and friends for your support during law school. I will be starting my legal career at Norton, Wasserman, Jones, and Kelly in Salina, Kansas. Zachary McKnight, Juris Doctor. Zach will be joining the Church of the Nazarene as the Associate General Counsel after graduation. Jawan Bowser, Juris Doctor. Through law school, Jawan has had the opportunity to represent professional athletes and intern at Sporting KC. He plans on continuing his interest in sports and entertainment law after graduation. Delaney McCoy, Juris Doctor. Delaney is proud to graduate from UMKC and thankful to her family and friends for their support. Isabella Cruz, Juris Doctor, emphasis in urban land use and environmental law. Isabella is going to practice municipal law and real estate law at a law firm in our hometown of Peoria, Illinois. Tegan Groff, Juris Doctor, Ralph S. Latshaw Award, Order of Barristers Award. Tegan is looking forward to living out her dream of working as a public defender in her home region of Western Kansas. Dominic Sherwood, Juris Doctor. To my family, I could not have done it without you. Zachary Sherwood, Juris Doctor. To my family, I could not have done this without you. Brian Duke, Juris Doctor, magna cum laude. Glory to Jesus. Let's eat. Mabel Morera Verona, Juris Doctor, emphasis in child and family law. This is Mabel's third law degree. Mabel is thankful to her family and parents and fiance, Pavel. She dedicates this diploma to her son, Pablo. Drew Russell, Juris Doctor. Joseph Roberts, Juris Doctor, cum laude. Olivia Seabaugh, Juris Doctor, pro bono honors. Olivia was a teaching assistant for lawyering skills during law school and was on the dean's list all 6 semesters. Zachary Taylor, Juris Doctor, emphasis in advocacy. Zachary grew up in Southern California, attended BYU, Idaho, and will be a public defender in Junction City, Kansas, where he hopes to combat injustice and government oppression. Jerome Peterson, Juris Doctor, emphasis in child and family law. Jerome never thought he would make it this far, but he looks forward to helping the children and families of Missouri have bright futures. Jacob Green, Juris Doctor. Jacob and his wife are both graduating with professional degrees and recently welcomed their first child to the family. Jacob intends to open a solo firm in rural Southeast Kansas. Ruhan Zafar, Juris Doctor. Laura Luca, Master of Laws, international criminal law practitioner, originally from Romania, with a bachelor's degree in international law from the Netherlands. I would like to thank my parents, George and Michaela, for all their support. Yasmin Pinto Ruiz, Master of Laws. Yasmin is a Mexican lawyer who also has a master's degree in defense of human rights. I would like to thank my husband, Connor, and father and mother-in-law for all their support. Alicia de Dima, Master of Laws, international student from the Netherlands. I would like to thank my family, professors, and fellow students for the unforgettable time at UMKC. Melanie Yannette Mears, Juris Doctor. Melanie is graduating with an emphasis in child and family law. She thanks her family and friends for their support these past 3 years. She will work as a law clerk for the Honorable Katie Rooney of Jackson County Family Court. Areli Cardoza, Juris Doctor. Areli was a member of the Latino Law Students Association and co-chair of Hablemos, spent time as an intern at the Asylum Clinic of Kansas City, and will practice immigration law at a local law firm, thanks to her husband, kids, family, and friends who have been her biggest cheerleaders in this journey. Lauren Reynolds, Juris Doctor, magna cum laude. Supported by loved ones, Lauren served as an Honor Court Justice, Oliver Club board member, and Law Review staffer. She received multiple Cali Awards and completed a federal judicial internship. Paris Mayhood, Juris Doctor, summa cum laude. Paris's comment was published in the UMKC Law Review, and she attended the national round of the USPTO patent drafting competition. Paris thanks her family and friends for their support. Carolina Torres Valle, Juris Doctor. Carolina says, to my fiance and my family, muchas gracias for supporting me throughout my law school career. Miriam Joanne Paniagua, Juris Doctor. Miriam was involved with the Intellectual Property Law Society and the Latino Law Students Association. She plans to work with patents after graduation. Griffin Bryan, Juris Doctor, ready to begin adult life. Jack Berry, Juris Doctor. Andrew Parker, Juris Doctor. I want to thank my family and friends for their unwavering support. None of this would have been possible without them. Madison Hyatt, Juris Doctor. Madison would like to extend her immense gratitude to her family for their unwavering encouragement, consistency, and belief in her throughout law school. Their support has allowed her to reach this achievement. She will be forever grateful for their love and guidance as she embarks upon her legal journey. Mackenzie Leonard, Juris Doctor, cum laude. Mackenzie thanks her family for their unwavering belief, encouragement, support, and love, which constantly motivated her throughout law school. She's excited for her legal career's next chapter in Colorado. Kylie Alexis Gomez, Juris Doctor, magna cum laude. Kylie is the Stephen Prize winner, the recipient of the Whitaker Award, and the West Publishing Company Award for Outstanding Scholarly Accomplishment. She was a legal writing TA, an expungement clinic RA, a comment editor, and a published author in the UMKC Law Review. Kylie thanks her partner and family for their support. Miranda Swift, Juris Doctor, summa cum laude. Miranda was a member of the Law Review and a lawyering skills teaching assistant. She would like to thank her family and friends for their support through law school. Joshua Brendan Dollar, Juris Doctor, summa cum laude, Thomas E. Dacey Trial Lawyer Award, Order of Barristers Award. Josh would like to thank his mom and dad, Tim and Debbie Dollar, for their love, support, and encouragement through the years in helping him achieve this accomplishment. Joshua is being hooded by his father, Tim Dollar, class of 1984. Benjamin Bruce, Juris Doctor, magna cum laude. Ben would like to thank his incredible wife, Lauren, as well as her parents, Tim and Debbie Dollar, for all their support during his time in law school. Ben is being hooded by his wife, Lauren Dollar, class of 2017. Mallory Denzel, Juris Doctor. Mallory would like to thank her fiance, Bree, her parents, and her grandparents for all their help, love, and support throughout her law school journey. Annabelle Ackling, Juris Doctor, emphasis in urban land use and environmental law. Annabelle served as president of ELS and the VP of ALDF. She also was a Helix rep and RA for Professor Russell. Ben Bellamy, Juris Doctor. Ben is thankful for all the support from family and friends and excited for what the future has in store. Connor Pruitt, Juris Doctor. Thank you to all who have guided me, supported me, and helped lay the foundation for my future over the past 3 years. Salma Hamida Sanoon, Juris Doctor, Pro Bono Honors. Salma says, I would like to thank my mother. Mom, thank you for believing in me when no one else did and for never expecting less but excellence from me. This degree is for my mother, my angel grandmother, my aunts, and every immigrant woman who was told that her dreams were too big. Allison Williamson, Juris Doctor. Allison wants to be an advocate for those whose voices need to be heard. She plans on beginning her career at the Missouri Public Defender's Office. Samantha Shipper, Juris Doctor. After the bar, Samantha will be an attorney for the Shepherd Elder Law Group. She looks forward to dedicating her career to serving clients in all their estate planning needs. Julia Pena, Juris Doctor. Without the support of my mom, dad, grandma, papa, brother, and boyfriend, I wouldn't be here. And dog. I left that out. And dog. I wouldn't be here. I love you all. Thank you for never doubting me. Hannah Besserman, Juris Doctor, emphasis in advocacy, pro bono honors. Hannah will be working as a public defender for the state of Missouri upon passage of the bar. She would like to thank her husband, family, and friends for all of their love and support. Gracie Blankenship, Juris Doctor, summa cum laude, emphasis in advocacy, Order of Barristers Award. Gracie would like to thank her family and friends for all their love and support. Upon graduation, she will begin her legal career at Cook Ellis Law Firm in Independence, Missouri. Hunter R. Martin, Juris Doctor. Hunter wants to thank all of his family and his fiancée, Alyssa, for all of the support over the past 3 years. He could not have done it without you all. Daniel Sanchez, Juris Doctor. Daniel says, I want to thank God, my amazing wife, Cassie, my kids, Kate, Aiden, Bruin, Vince, and Romulus. I could not have done this without you guys. Derek Burns, Juris Doctor, Pro Bono Honors. Amit Bugat, Juris Doctor. I am thankful for the support and motivation from my loved ones and the wisdom and knowledge I gained while at UMKC Law. Austin Belt, Juris Doctor, emphasis in business and entrepreneurial law. I would like to thank all of those close to me for their endless support and encouragement in pursuing a law degree. Christopher Slocum, Juris Doctor, through COVID. If we were friends in law school, call me. If we weren't, lie to my secretary. I'll take your call. Jefferson Wolf, Juris Doctor, emphasis in child and family law, Order of Barristers Award, Pro Bono Honors. Jefferson is the recipient of the SPECA Family Law Award. He was a law review managing editor and the National Moot Court team member. Jefferson wants to thank his parents, his brother, and Autumn for their endless support that made this achievement possible. Danielle Gatapia, Juris Doctor, Order of Barristers Award. I want to thank my mom and dad, Isabel and Charles, and my peers and professors at the school for believing in me, encouraging me, and providing endless support. Jerica Shine, Juris Doctor, Pro Bono Honors, Order of Barristers Award. Jerica says, Mom and Dad, there's nothing I can do or say to repay you two for your love, support, patience, and faith throughout these years. I love you and thank you. Kelsey Vale, Juris Doctor, Pro Bono Honors. Kelsey would like to thank her friends, family, and her biggest cheerleader, her dog, Ziggy. Her future plans are to enjoy more time with her dog and less time studying. Ryan Rigsby, Juris Doctor, emphasis in pro bono and emphasis in business and entrepreneurial law, Pro Bono Honors. Ryan would like to thank her family and friends for supporting her on this journey. She will be staying in Kansas City to pursue oil and gas litigation after graduation. Abigail Breckenridge, Juris Doctor. Abigail will be continuing her career as a civil litigation attorney and would like to thank her family and support system in the legal community for their inspiration and encouragement. Brendan Buford, Juris Doctor. Brendan is an aspiring transactional attorney whose long-term goal is to help artists protect and monetize their work as they navigate through the business world. Brendan can't thank his mom and brothers enough for all their love and support. Nicole Molinari, Juris Doctor. Nicole was the president of the Latino Law Students Association and will be continuing on to serve the community as an immigration attorney. Fiona Taus, Juris Doctor. Fiona wants to thank her husband, Brandon, for his constant support and encouragement throughout law school, especially while she was writing her law review comment, which is now being published. Desiree Huddleston, Juris Doctor, emphasis in child and family law. I would like to thank my family for supporting me throughout law school. I am so lucky to have such wonderful people in my life. Sierra Rahim, Juris Doctor. Sierra wanted to share one of her favorite verses. The race is not given to the swift or to the strong, but to the one who endures to the end. She wants to thank her family and friends for all their support. Samari Thaibidi Muwakil II, Juris Doctor. Samari would like to thank his parents, Abu Samari and Regina. He would also like to thank his family and Zion and Crystal for giving him the motivation and support to attain this accomplishment. Jamie Nicole Powell, Juris Doctor. Jamie would like to thank God, her family, friends, mentor, and significant other for their constant support throughout her law school journey. Thank you for always believing in me, even when I did not believe in myself. Chadane Walker, Juris Doctor, Pro Bono Honors. Chadane is a recipient of the Truman Award. He served as the president of the Student Bar Association. Thanks to all my family and friends for all of the support throughout my law school journey, especially my parents. Joshua Ruhlman, Juris Doctor, Micah 6:8. The Lord requires of you to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God. Jaime Cristobal Warren Fernandez, Juris Doctor, Pro Bono Honors. Jaime is most grateful for experiential opportunities afforded while at UMKC, from assisting the Digital KC's policy research and community activism efforts to contributing to federal arbitration and co-counsel actions. Thank you, UMKC faculty, staff, and local judges who have all shaped my development. I look forward to one day passing down the torch as you have graciously done for me. And Jaime is joined on stage by Biscuit, who's also graduating from us. Kyle Ingram, Juris Doctor, emphasis in intellectual property. Kyle plans on working in the field of patent prosecution. He would like to acknowledge his wife, Audrey, and his daughter, Alice, as his inspirations for everything he has achieved. Donovan Fowler, Juris Doctor. Donovan will be working with the EBSA at the Department of Labor. He would like to thank his parents, brothers, and sisters for all their faith, hope, and love. Daniel Foos, Juris Doctor, cum laude. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. Abraham Lincoln. Joseph Brancato, Juris Doctor. Joseph thanks his family, and after he passes the bar, he plans to clerk under the Honorable Judge Corey L. Atkins of Division 17 of Jackson County, Missouri. Michael Edward Joseph, Juris Doctor. Michael would like to thank his family, friends, and UMKC law professors. And special thanks to Dad, Mom, and his sister for all their support. I could not have done it without you. Jacob Johnson, Juris Doctor. Thank you to my wife and family. Jacob plans to pursue plaintiff's personal injury practice in Kansas City. Curtis Wall, Juris Doctor. Thank you to my wife, Christina, and my son, Marshall. Your unwavering support made achieving this goal possible. And thank you to my mother for always believing in me. That's it. Oh my God. That was so hard.
Wasn't that wonderful? It's now my pleasure to present to you the president of the UMKC Student Bar Association, Chad Walker, who will speak on behalf of the UMKC School of Law student body.
Fellow graduates, esteemed faculty, and distinguished guests, good morning. As we gather here today to celebrate this milestone, it is an honor to address such a talented and accomplished group of individuals. Over the past year, I had the pleasure of serving as the president of the Student Bar Association, and I cannot emphasize enough how happy I am to be done. Each one of us has worked tirelessly to get here. Law school was a challenging and isolating experience, but it was the support and encouragement of our peers, mentors, and loved ones that helped us to persevere and succeed. I know by now it seems like ancient history, but let's not forget that this was the class that started law school during the COVID-19 pandemic. Orientation was online, classes were online, and when in-person classes resumed, we had to wear masks and social distance. But that didn't stop us from being here today. The pandemic taught us many important lessons. It taught us the value of resilience, perseverance, and adaptability. We learned to be patient, to be kind to others, and to appreciate the small things in life. But most importantly, we learned the importance of coming together as a community to support each other. For those reasons, I want to take a moment to say thank you to the 4 pillars of our community, our professors, who learned the ins and outs of Zoom, although technology wasn't available during their time. Our family and friends who provided words of encouragement and coffee. Our significant others who stuck by our sides through thick and thin. But the most important part of our community was knowing that we always had each other. Graduates, please give our community a round of applause. Now, as we enter the legal profession, it is important for us to remember the importance of our community. The practice of law is not a solitary endeavor. Success requires collaboration, cooperation, and a commitment to working together for the greater good. Whether we are working in private practice, public service, or the nonprofit sector, we must cultivate a strong sense of community in order to achieve meaningful and lasting change. We must also remember our obligation to serve the communities we represent. As lawyers, we have a unique opportunity to use our skills and expertise to make a positive impact on the world around us. Whether we are advocating for justice, defending the rights of the marginalized, or working to promote social and economic equality, we must always keep in mind the needs of our communities and work tirelessly to serve their interests. Now, in closing, I want to congratulate each and every one of my fellow graduates on this momentous achievement. As we move forward in our careers, let us continue to build and nurture strong communities, both within our profession and in the world at large. Together, we can make a difference and create a more just and equitable society for all. As Samari Mwakil, the Vice President of the Student Bar Association, would say, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Chad. Here to welcome you, graduates, to the ranks of the alumni of UMKC School of Law is your Alumni Association President, Desiree Hara. Desiree?
As president of the Alumni School of Law, let me congratulate you on your accomplishments here today and bestow on you a new title as a fellow alumni of UMKC School of Law. Welcome. As you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your lives, I want to talk to you a few moments about the value of friendship. During your time in law school, you made countless memories, learned valuable skills, and grew as individuals. But one of the most important things that you will take away from this experience is the friendships that you formed. Law school is a unique environment. It can be challenging. As you all know, it can be stressful. However, having a supportive group of friends can make all of the difference. They're the people that understand your struggles that you faced, the late nights of studying, and the pressure to perform well. They have been your sounding boards, your confidence, and your constant cheerleaders. As you move forward into your careers, it is important that you continue to nurture these friendships. They're not only important to your personal well-being, but can also help you professionally. 20 years later, which shocks me to no end, throughout my career, they have become my staunchest supporters. Those who are willing to tell me that, in fact, I may not be correct or right all of the time, despite my best arguments to the contrary. They've gotten me through some of the most darkest times, both in my career and personally, and in summary, they have become the family that I chose. So never underestimate the power and strength of those connections, as they too will help guide and support you during your next chapter. We are all in this together, and the bonds we have formed in law school and those yet to come will stay with you for years. As you celebrate today, I encourage all of you to take a moment to thank the friends who supported you through this journey and will continue to support you throughout your career. I continue each of you to continue to support each other as you navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. And there is no better way to nourish these friendships than becoming an active alumni and supporter of the UMKC School of Law throughout your career, in which I encourage you to remain supportive and involved. So congratulations, class of 2023, and welcome to the practice of law as a fellow alumni of the UMKC School of Law. Congratulations.
And so we come to a close. Congratulations. Before we conclude, I'd ask that we take just a few moments to stop and reflect. Think about the meaning of this day. I have 3 requests of our graduates. First, law schools take an extraordinary degree of time and attention. Each one of you has spent roughly 1,000 hours in classrooms and at least twice that time outside the classroom preparing, reviewing, outlining, debating, and that doesn't even count all of the hours that you spent registering for classes, attending law school programs and events, looking for and working in jobs, trying to get your Zoom to work, preparing your bar application. This was time and attention that was taken away from your family and friends. When you first started law school, I asked you to remember to nurture those who would nurture you. And I'm going to ask you now, as you begin your career, when the pressures to take time away from family and friends will be no less, that you be fully committed to consciously, consistently carving out time and attention to strengthen the bonds of love and affection, to centering your spiritual or philosophical core, to giving back to your community. Because without that balance, you will not be happy. You will not be successful. So my first request as you begin your career is to take this advice to heart. I'd like all the graduates, please, to stand. I want you to look through the room and find a person who helped you through law school. It might be a family member, it might be a teacher, it might be a classmate. Perhaps that person isn't here. If so, I'd ask you to close your eyes and picture them. And now, repeat after me. Thank you. No. Try it one more time. Thank you. Yes. Very good. A+. You may be seated. My second request is that I ask you to think about this profession that you're joining. At the core of our profession, what gives it its very meaning in life is the rule of law. You may be anxious to leave behind, I know you're anxious to leave behind studying and testing, academic inquiry and debate, and begin the day-to-day practice of law, of serving your clients and communities. But to be true guardians of the rule of law, you must be prepared to continue to study, to engage in inquiry and debate and learning. For the rule of law demands that we govern ourselves by reasoned ideas and not merely habit or emotion, with a deep understanding of history and purpose, not simply the rote practice of forms and custom. The pressures of day-to-day practice will not make this an easy commitment. It will seem a luxury to take a step back for deep reflection and broad understanding. The glut of information available to us, the increasing pace of decision, even more challenging. In a world in which sound bites and tweets and artificial intelligence is changing and replacing lectures and tomes, a deep dive into ideas and reasons seems almost anachronistic. And in this environment, it will be difficult for us to maintain the core tenet of the rule of law, that intellect and ideas, not passion or personality, is what will govern us. Yet we must also show that the law, grounded in logic and reason, is not devoid of care or compassion. So my final request of you today is to recall the oath that you took when you began law school and carry that commitment into practice. That is, to continue to practice your career with integrity, with a genuine respect for people, for knowledge and ideas, and for justice. Congratulations to you all. Please, let's give our graduates a big round of applause. you again to all of our guests for your support of our graduates. This concludes our ceremony. I look forward to seeing you all at the campus-wide ceremony for the official conferral of your degrees, when you can change that tassel to the other side. Please feel free to mingle. However, we do need to go outside so that the next ceremony can set up. Thank you again. Congratulations to all.